Okay, before you guys get all bitter or something, I just feel very confident about this matchup. This isn't the best Chief offense we're going to face. The previous Chiefs offense you can be afraid of because they had Tyreek Hill, they had other weapons. Look at this Chiefs offense now. It's just Travis Kelsey, Rasheed Rice, Isaiah Pacheco. I mean, they have other weapons, but they're not the guys that produce. They've actually led the lead in drop passes. So when I was like kind of like saying from the get go is like, hey, I'd rather play the Chiefs in the Super Bowl because they're not at their full best at this point. Yes, they're playing hot football right now because this is the playoffs. This is what the Chiefs are accustomed to. But let's be honest. Look at the competition. They played their best, but they've struggled. You guys act like they're world beaters. Yes, they're the defending Super Bowl champions. They've been consistent. They got the guys with the most experience. They got the damn best quarterback. I get that part. They got the best head coach who is a Hall of Famer. I get that part. They got a good defensive coordinator. I get that part too. Yes, their defense is better. Actually, it's better than their offense. And that's why I'm so confident because their offense doesn't scare me. They only scored 30 plus points 3 times this season. And you're not telling me my Niners don't have a chance? We've been scoring over 30 plus points this season like 10 plus times, if not more. This Niners offense is going to be a big challenge for that Chiefs defense, especially with them going with significant injuries. That can impact them at this point. So we'll have to see what happens. But this Chiefs offense, yes, it all starts with Patrick Mahomes. When he gets everything on a flow, this offense is unstoppable. When the running game goes well with Pacheco, they start to move the chains more. Travis Kelsey, he's just their best damn receiver. Let's be honest. He is their best receiver, and he's the tight end. Rasheed Rice, I acknowledge Rasheed Rice being their up-and-coming receiver. In fantasy football, this guy's been consistent. He's starting to become Patrick Mahomes' go-to receiver. I am taking this guy seriously. Outside of Travis Kelsey, you want to cover Rice. Rice is just, he's good. I'm not discrediting that. The guy has 73 catches, almost 1,000 yards. Not bad for a rookie that they got in the second or third round. This kid is a baller. I want Travarius Ward to cover that guy. We know covering Kelsey is going to be the most important part of slowing down their offense. But we got to stop Pacheco. We got to confuse Patrick Mahomes. So I'm not overlooking the Chiefs at all. Just because I said we're going to win by 10 points does not mean I'm overlooking them. I acknowledge the Chiefs for what they've done. They beat the Eagles last year. I picked them to beat the Eagles last year because I trust them, the experience. But sometimes experience doesn't always mean everything. When you lose certain key players, you start to lose production. And this Chiefs offense isn't going to be the best you're going to face because maybe next year they're going to be at their full best because this is a lesser talent offense that we've seen in the previous years. They're not going to be the type of team that's going to score over 30 points on you consistently. Nah. They're probably going to give you like if you could score with them or keep up with them in a shootout, you have a good chance to beat this team. But if we keep making the same mistakes like we did in the playoffs, that's going to be hard to get to the Chiefs. But I am not taking the Chiefs lightly. They're a well-coached team. So I respect the Chiefs to that extent, but I just feel like my team is hungry. We are destined to get our revenge. If they had Tyreek Hill and other weapons, yes, I would be afraid because they get 30 plus points a game. But this Chiefs offense barely scores 21 points consistently, you know? It just doesn't scare me much. But that's either here or then. But come on. Everybody's trying to buy into this crap with this rig because of Taylor Swift. Well, they got Taylor Swift to come. Now we'll see what happens. I don't think it's rigged because if they brought her in for that bullshit, then you know what? Football fans are going to lose interest of fucking watching that shit. They don't want to watch that crap. We shouldn't be forced to fucking pay attention to Taylor Swift. Nah, we're football fans. We shouldn't give a shit. That's like other people trying to promote something we don't care for, man. Doesn't work that way. So what? Okay, you made your money with Taylor Swift, but don't make it become the outcome of that shit. We want to see a good football game, and that's what we're hoping for. But I'm not taking the Chiefs lightly, man. When you've been going to the Super Bowl the last 5 years, like 4 out of the last 5 years, you've won 2 out of those 3 Super Bowls. That's impressive. They are a team that will be a dynasty for sure. But they got to get through my Niners. And I just don't know if this is the Chiefs team that's going to win this year. I just don't see it, man. If you can't score over 30 points consistently, you don't scare me. You guys don't scare me like previous years. You guys barely scored 30 points every now and then. And that was like the last time you guys scored over 30 points, it was a while. So I don't know. You guys just don't scare me. But that's just my opinion, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. I'm not taking the Chiefs lightly. Let's just set the record straight. You know what I mean?